Hello?
Miss Lestico, guess what time it is?
What time?
It's time for math!
Yay!
What is up, first grade? Are you ready for math? Are you ready for math?
We're always ready for math, Miss Lime. What are we learning about today?
Let's take a look at our target. It says, I can order a set of numbers from least to greatest. And we've been learning about number forms, so how's that going to help me least to greatest?
Well, I remember we've been practicing the past couple of days generating numbers and making the least and the greatest number. And I remember that we had to find the tens place to be the greatest value in order for it to be the biggest number. So I bet if I know where my tens and my ones are, I can help order numbers from least to greatest.
That's right. When we're ordering numbers, knowing how many tens and how many ones a number has is really going to help us. Let's go ahead and get started with our first set of numbers.
Okay, we have 4 numbers on the board right here, and we're going to order them from least to greatest. Remember, least goes on the left side to make sure that it's the smallest. Well, and I'm looking at my numbers up here, Miss
55 is
Lime.
first, so is it the least?
Well, I have to look at the tens place in each of my numbers, and I see these are all different, so it might not be the least amount.
Okay. How many tens does it have?
Well, this number has 5 tens.
Okay, well this number has 9 tens.
Oh, well, this
5 is less.
because 5 is less than 9.
Okay, so far 55 is the least? Okay, this one has 4 tens.
Oh, well, 4 would be less than 5. If I'm looking at my number line right here, I see that 4 is more to the least than 5 is.
Okay, so 42 is the least?
Oh, well, we have one last number, Miss Lime. What is it?
Oh, it's 20. There's 2 tens.
Oh, a 2 is definitely the least number.
So 20 is the least. Miss Lestico, I'm going to cross it off so we don't accidentally use it again.
Well, now we have to look for the number that's the next least.
Oh, okay. Oh, we still have all of our tens underlined. Let's see, we have a 5, a 9, and a 4. Which one of those is the least?
Oh, I remember. 4 is less than 5, which means that it's also less than 9. So 42 would be the next least number.
Okay, so the next least number, let's see, I have 5 tens and 9 tens. Oh, I think 5 tens is less than 9 tens. So I'm going to put 55 next. Which means, what number is the greatest number that we have?
Oh, we would have 93 as the greatest number because it has a 9 in the tens place.
So we put these numbers from least to greatest. Did we have to look at our ones place at all?
Well, no, we didn't have any numbers that had the same tens place. All of our numbers were different, so it was pretty easy to put it in order from least to greatest.
Okay, let's practice with another set of numbers. You know what, Miss Lestico? We started by finding how many tens were in each number. So I think we should do the same thing here so we can be least to greatest.
Okay, well, looking at our first number, we have 82. And I know that the 8 is in the tens place.
Oh, then we have 32. I have a 3 in the tens place.
Oh, well, I can already tell that 3 is less than 8, yeah. Well, next we have 54, and I know that the 5 is in the tens place.
Okay, well, 5 is greater than 3, so this is a smaller number.
That's
oh, but I have a 17 right here, and it has 1 10.
Well, 1 is definitely less than 3. And so that would be the smallest number.
That's right. So 17 is our least number. Well, let me look what's next. We have 8 tens, 3 tens, and 5 tens. I think 3 tens is the next least number that we have. So we have 32.
Well, now we have 8 tens and 5 tens.
I think 5 is less than 8. It's a smaller number. So we're going to have 54. So what's what's our greatest number?
It would be 82.
Oh, perfect job, Miss Lestico. This is really fun. Let's keep going. Okay, we want to be least to greatest. Let's find our tens.
Okay, our first number is 47. So I know that there is a 4 in the tens place.
Okay, our next number is 9. Miss Lestico?
What is in the tens place, Miss Lime?
There isn't one. There's no tens. It's like it's a 0.
I remember that. So it's basically like there's a 0 right here. Well,
Mhm.
0 is definitely less than 4 because there's nothing there.
That's right. Well, let's keep checking, though, to make sure it is the least.
You're right, you're right. Okay, so the next number we have is 83. We have an 8 in the tens place.
Ooh, 0 is less than 8. And then we have a 4. 4 in the tens. 4 is less than 0.
So 0 would be our least number.
So 9, we're not going to write the 0, but we know it has 0 10. So that's our least. Okay, our next least.
Okay, so I have a 4. I know 4 is less than 8.
And wait a second, Miss Lestico. I have a 4.
4 is not less than 4. 4 is
Oh, so
equal to 4.
then are they the exact same? Can I just put them however I want?
Well, Miss Lime, I know that we compared the tens place, but there's still one more place. The ones place.
Okay, how many ones do you have in your number?
So I have 7 ones.
Okay, I have 1 1.
Oh, well, 1
One.
is less than 7.
Oh, so I need to put this number first. So I'm going to put 41. And then what can you put?
And then I would put 47 because the tens place is the same, so they should be next to each other. But the ones place, 1 is less than 7.
Ooh, that was a little tricky. It's good that we were paying attention because sometimes you're going to have to look further than just the tens place. Well, what number do we have left then for the greatest?
83 would be our greatest number.
Are you ready for a challenge?
I am. Miss Lime,
Look at these numbers.
I am noticing something similar about all of these numbers.
What is it, Miss Lestico?
All of them have a 6 in the tens place.
All of the tens are the same.
Well, that's the first thing that we used when we compared numbers. So how do we tell what's least and greatest now?
We're going to have to look at the next place value. And in these numbers, it's going to be how many ones. Because they all have the same tens, we have to look at the ones on all of them.
Okay, well, then let's start looking at the ones place. So I can see that 62 has a 2 in the ones place.
Okay. Oh, 61, there's a 1 in the ones place.
Oh, well,
1 is less than 2. What about this one?
Well, 67 looks like it has a 7 in the ones place.
Yep.
And 1 is still less than 7.
That's
so that's
right.
still our smallest number.
And then next we have 65, and there's a 5 in the ones place. 5 is greater than 1, so 1 is still our smallest amount of ones, so it's our least number.
Oh, so 61 would be our least number because there's a 1 in the ones place.
Okay, well now let's look what would come next. We have a 2 in the ones, a 7, or a 5. What do you think? Oh, did you hear it?
I think they know.
Yeah.
2 is the least number.
That's
Good
right.
job. All right, so I'm going to put 62 next.
Okay, we have 2 numbers left. Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
What would come next? 67 or 65?
Raise your hand if you think it's 65. Oh, raise your hand if you think it's 67.
Oh, nobody raised their hand. Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow. We have a bunch of mathematicians here.
That's right, because we have less ones with 65. It comes next.
Well, then that means that our greatest number would be 67.
That's right. It has the most tens. Well, they're all the same tens, but it has the most ones out of all of these numbers. Whose turn is it, Miss Lestico?
It's your turn. On Seesaw,
You're going to have a few lists of numbers, just like Miss Lestico and I did. And it's going to be your job to put them in order from least to greatest.
when you're done, don't forget to hit the green check mark so we can see your work.